Now tuning into the encounter culture.
Anyway, stop being me right. Counterculture's in your face. Fun to pretend that you want it to end. I'd rather be drinking with my friends. When we go out, you'll never see us again.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the recap. It's episode 9 of your most inconsistent Thursday show that now happens on Friday or Thursday or, some day of the week that ends with Y. But yeah, we're here. It's Friday. It's the recap. So not a whole lot going on, but we got a little bit of news to cover. So we'll go over that. We'll talk about some toy stuff. See how that goes. I've got some guests with me this week as well. You may recognize them from previous weeks, so I'll bring them on in just a moment. But before we get into that, do a little housekeeping first. So, of course, if you are just joining for the first time, I do appreciate you dropping by. Don't hesitate to hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you feel inclined, hit that join button. You can do that. Support the channel. It's up to you, though, but I appreciate it. Speaking of those channel members, I do want to just give a shout out to the channel members. So we do have Bring Toys to Work and St. James, the newest channel members, John Morrissey, Northern Nomad, Christopher Allen, and Just Justin Collects. Speaking of Just Justin Collects, Saturday nights over on his channel, Collecting Justified, starts at about 8:45-ish p.m., just like apparently this show starts at 7-ish p.m. Just seems to be a running theme here. But Saturday nights, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, over on Just Justin Collects. Collecting Justified is the name of the show, a weekly show where we talk about a theme for that week and just kind of run down what's been going on, go over pickups, have a nice, good conversation. So if you enjoy that, if you enjoy any bit of this, I recommend going over to that show. So again, Saturday nights, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But it's not just me tonight. I do have a couple of folks here to join us, so I'll bring them up now. Of course, we have Alexi joining the show.
Hello. That was my best Mrs. Doubtfire impression.
I felt it. Yeah, I mean, it was all right.
Appreciate that. Thanks for your pity.
Yeah, no problem. And we got St. James, patron saint of collecting, joining us as well. So, James,
what's up?
Oh. James, do your best Mrs. Doubtfire.
Hello. I don't know.
Damn, is that better than mine?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It was kind of close. Yeah. So what's going on, guys?
I'm sick though, so maybe I'm.
As a little hoarse, you gotta maybe by the end of the show you might be able to hit those high notes. I don't know.
Been a long week. I'm ready to talk about some fun stuff.
There you go. So yeah, Friday night, long week. Did you get anything good this week? Get into anything good this week?
No, just been working. Finally got my new work boots in, so I'm lamely pretty excited about that. What else did I get in? Got my tire fixed on my motorcycle, so got to ride that to work today, which was really nice.
Tires are important.
Yeah. And of course, I had it scheduled to get fixed yesterday. So of course, on Wednesday, while I was riding Amanda's bike to work, it took a dump on me. So one bike in and one bike out.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been fighting the cold all week, so I've been like working and then come home and sleeping and then doing it over and over again. So, but I'm getting better. I'm feeling better. I'm on the right side of it.
It's always draining, man. Like you just have to go through the regular work week. You're not feeling, fully into it, and then you just come home, sleep, get back to work, and that's your week. But yeah, hopefully you're on the upside now, and you have a weekend ahead of you.
Yeah, I got two of my friends in tomorrow night. I have one of my friends' 50th birthday party, and then another friend is his 50th birthday party on Sunday. And so, luckily, I don't drink anymore, so I'll be able to go and show up and have fun and still be recovering.
Yeah.
Right. Hopefully, they have some good food at least.
Yeah, one's at like a bar at the top of some building downtown Seattle. Like it's some nice place. Like I can't even. They said no jeans. And then, so I don't know. And then the other one's a backyard barbecue type thing. So that'll be a little more chill on Sunday.
You can wear your jeans on Sunday.
Yeah. What's the building in Seattle? The Spike, or what is it called?
The Space Needle.
Space Needle. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
It's not at the Space Needle though. The birthday party.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's weird. That's just like a lookout point, basically. There is a restaurant in there, I guess. I've never actually ate in it, but it's basically just a place to go up super high and look over the city. And then it has like that, they just did it in the last few years, but it has like a glass floor and part of it. So you looking straight down, it's kind of, I can't do it. I'm scared.
That's going to be a no for me, dog. Wow.
Yeah.
James, have you been to the I forget what it's called, but like that pop culture museum that's like right
down there? I've been there a couple of times. It used to be called the Experience Museum. Now it's the Museum of Modern Pop Art or something something like that.
I went like 10 years ago or something like that. It was awesome then. I mean, I'm sure it's still awesome, but
I actually went to a concert when they first were opening it because it was called the Experience Museum, kind of named after Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And they had this concert and there were so many people at the concert. It was like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Eminem, I think, and Snoop, and then Metallica, like all at one show, like for this. But none of them played very long. They just played like a couple of songs each.
Right.
Fucking Kid Rock's whack ass. I don't want to alienate any viewers. So
we have a lot of Kid Rock fans on this channel. Ball with the ball. So Alexi, I don't know if you've ever been up there, but if you do, you should definitely check out that museum. They had a huge Star Wars display too when I went.
Oh, sick. Yeah. I haven't made it all the way up to Seattle yet.
All right.
My wife spent most of her youth in Sacramento. And so we always talk about going down to the Bay Area, but still, like, I know they're not the Bay. They are kind of, but not San Francisco.
Sac? Yeah. Wife's been in the Sac.
She went elementary school, middle school, and part of high school there. And then,
Nice.
All right.
Did you grow up in the DC area, Kenny?
Me, no. Kind of close though. In Delaware,
Delaware.
Delaware.
Wow. All right.
In Wayne's World, when they say, "Oh, we're in Delaware," that pretty much sums it up. I think that's all you need to know.
Okay.
Yeah. Not a whole lot going on there, but it's so small that it's like 2 hours away from everything, like every major city on the east in that mid-Atlantic area, right? So like Philly, DC, Baltimore, so
yeah.
Sometimes it's like people only do things because they're getting paid.
Yeah. Tell me about it. So, but that's the thing about the East Coast too. It's all like very condensed, right? So, instead of the West Coast where you basically just have 3 options, and over here there's too many. Honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, because here to get to the next like big city outside of the state, it'd be Portland, Oregon, and that's like a 3.5 hour drive from Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then to get to Northern California, that's like a 12-hour
Yeah,
plus
it's far.
drive just to get to Frisco. And
I have been to Portland. Beautiful city.
yeah, it's cool. It can be. Yeah, I haven't been for years. I used to go there and skate when I was a teenager and stuff like that. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, that was in the 90s, so that was a long time ago.
Let's not put dates on anything.
I just said I have 2 friends turning 50, so
He
I'm
did.
already,
He did
that's
already
fair.
say that.
Just-
Yeah.
I hang out at old folks' homes and stuff.
It makes you feel younger, is what it is, right?
I am
Yeah.
5 years younger than those
See?
old farts.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Oh, okay.
It's more of a morale boost. All right. So Palpatine did ask if there are any recent pickups. If you guys have anything that you want to show off, feel free.
I got
Alexi
those
did say his
Legends,
are-
those Panic pre-orders hitting my
yeah.
pile of loot.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I got one thing. I got my first
All right, let's see.
vintage.
Let's see what you got.
I don't know how this is showing up.
Oh yeah, the Jizz
It's the whole
guys.
band.
Hmm.
So I'll probably open this while we're talking and stuff. And
Is
But I
that Black
think I-
Series? What is that?
what?
Is that Black Series?
No, it's vintage.
Oh, it's TVC. Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
The whole band. Seven figures.
Nice.
I mean, it was, I think, $59 on Amazon when I grabbed it, or it might have been 69, but so $10 a piece.
Was that for Star Wars Celebration?
I don't think so. It was just, I just happened to see, usually it's not in stock anywhere, and then it just popped up, like recommended it, in my thing, and I was like, oh, because I think I might have had it like in my cart at one point, but it said out of stock for a long time.
Yeah.
I do that. I save hella stuff in my cart on Amazon and just watch prices. And
Same.
Amanda
same.
does the same thing. We have like 10 things in
and
our
then
cart.
I know this is a
Dude,
toy.
I have
but
like I have over
book.
100 things.
Oh my
There's a
god.
Ghost Rider shirt
Sick.
by this dude Zach Merrill, and so it's like numbered and stuff. He does limited print, so he'll have it on pre-sale for I think like 3 days, and then he sends them out like a couple weeks later. But
Nice.
he does it all old school print style, like he does. It's all like layered colors and stuff like that. Like it's not not a laser printer. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna open it up real quick.
Nice.
Graphic.
Yeah, while James opens that up, yeah, Alexi. So saving items in the Amazon cart and waiting, for the price fluctuations. I have something in there that I probably saved 12 years ago. I don't know that the
12
price ever
years ago.
moved enough, and
Damn,
I don't
that's
know that I
fire.
even care anymore about that thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that looks awesome.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. So yeah, I got one other shirt from him. Is a Rogue shirt.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
that's
cool,
Yeah, this one
That's
I got this
intense.
one a while ago, but yeah, he puts one out like not quite once a month, maybe every 5 to 6 weeks.
What'd you say his name was?
Huh?
The name of
what-
the
Yeah, what'd you say his name was?
Zach Merrill. It's Action Tees on Instagram. Like I'll drop the link in the chat. But you can just follow him. And what's cool is he does a pre-order, so he'll make as many as get ordered in that time frame.
Oh, yeah, mate's order. Hell yeah. I
yeah.
do love a sick tee.
Hey, yeah, he's done a few really cool ones. The thing is, they're like $80 a piece, so I'm not buying every one that he does.
Yeah, $80 shipped or just
Yeah.
before shipping?
Yeah, it was well. And then with Washington with the sales tax, I think it's like $10 shipping, so probably like $100 even. But they're really heavyweight though, and I mean it's also something you're not going to see every person wearing it,
Yeah.
I wore the Rogue one to Comic-Con here in Seattle, and so many people stopped me and were like, "Where'd you get that?" And
Sick.
had a couple people. I had one guy specifically was like, "Do you have another shirt with you? I'll buy that off you." And I'm like, "No."
Oh, like to
I'll
change
just
into?
take that one right
Yeah.
now. All right, and like they're pretty good for like washing and stuff, or like how's the care that you
I
have
washed
to
this one
Yeah,
2 or 3
fragile.
times, and it seems fine. It's really heavy, like the shirt. Like really good quality. But yeah, it seems like the ink it's nice and smooth, and it's the way that all shirts used to be made.
Yeah.
Before.
Do you remember LRG, James?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like they had like some thick shirts. Like their material was like pretty dense.
All right.
That's what I miss. Good dense t-shirts. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a lot of thin shirts these days. All right. So a little bit of release information from the week. A couple of big things. Only a little bit of news though, so I guess that's not too bad. I'm gonna pull up some pages here and kind of go through these. So this first one that I'm pulling up, I don't collect any of this Doom stuff, but I just had to like talk about this Mcfarlane Elite Edition thing going on. So Mcfarlane announces back at Toy Fair that he's going to have this elite tier of branding, which is higher level of quality, paint details, soft goods, yada yada yada. Right. So
high level of price point.
Right. So that's kind of what I'm wondering is where does this come in price wise? And
it was $60.
Yeah.
So it was already
it was same price as Maximum Hulk, and it sold out too.
Yeah, I pre-ordered one off of their website. It sucked that to get off their website because he charges fucking shipping.
Dude, it's
how much was shipping
from his site?
It was like $8 or something like that, $9. But I just wanted to check it out, it'll fit right in with my like Cosmic Legions stuff.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, and so
a lot of the comments that I saw were people like saying it was overpriced, that the articulation on the last version wasn't even great, and that they would rather have demons from the game than another version of Doomslayer.
So he's bulky, right? So I'm sure the articulation isn't going to be any good. However, the deco looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
So James, you're in for it, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Do you have any of the other?
Not the Doom stuff. I didn't.
You don't have the first version?
I don't have any, or Elite or anything like that. I don't have
La Puma is in the chat. Yo, yo, yo.
What up, La Puma? Thanks for the follow on Instagram. Northern Nomad. Let's get ready to sucker.
So yeah, I mean, $59.99. You're not really getting a lot more than you would from a basic Mcfarlane figure. So the draw is the extra detail, I guess. I mean, like I said, the deco looks nice, so hopefully in hand it'll look like a good figure. And like you said, James, something that you can put with on like one of those shelves that you have like the Cosmic Legions and just kind of those like wild looking characters.
Yeah, I wonder too, because it looks really big. Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it'll be as big as the Bane, like from the 2-pack.
Yeah.
But if it's that size, then 59 ain't horrible.
Yeah, no, not at all. And especially if the paint app does come out looking really like well executed, then I think you'll be good on it. The mace is cool though. I like that. Let's see.
Is that a real chain?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's got the real chain on his belt there too.
Yeah.
Especially like it looks like it has different colors, like grays and like shinier, like metal, like chrome.
Yeah, I could see it on the close up. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to play the game. I just got I have like too many games I haven't played yet, so I think I'm gonna wait a little while, but to pick it up. But I do want to play it. I'm not usually in on the first-person shooter type games, but it looks sick. So,
I don't
Did you play the original Doom
since like?
Oh yeah, I played like all of them through Doom 3, and then I tried one that came out like a couple years back, and it was just too fast. And this is supposed to be slowed down a little bit compared to that.
All right. Well, we'll see. Let us know, James. Let us know. All right. There was a lot of 1/6 scale stuff that was announced or up for pre-order this week. Rocky is another one. Last week we talked about it. I don't think any of us are collecting 1/6 scale, but here we are again talking about 1/6 scale figures. I personally I'm like yearning for a good 1/12 scale Rocky representation, and I know Hiya Toys has theirs coming out. I'm hoping that those do look really nice in person. This one looked really good, as it should at 1/6 scale. You have a lot more flexibility to make these figures look good. I did find it quite fascinating. So it comes with some stairs. It also comes with like the meat rack from when he was in the movie Boxing in the meat freezer.
The shank.
Yeah. Like what an accessory to include with a figure. So if you
dude, in 1/6 scale, that's gigantic.
I know. It's like it's a lot of ribs. So if you're looking for something to build out your display, it could be the missing link right there. So yeah, looks good. Again, not going to get it, but if I could get a 1/12 scale Rocky with I guess some meat shanks, might be on board. I don't know.
1/12 scale meat shanks.
1/12 scale meat shanks. That's all I'm asking for. All right. Amazing Yamaguchi. They announced the 1.5 version, right? So we're getting an update on this. What do you got, Alexi? What are you showing me?
Oh, I'm finally opening my Best Buy exclusive Clayface.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had the time. I haven't made the time to open it.
Sometimes it's just how it is. It's how it goes.
Yeah. This, I was so happy to see the reissue. And on top of the reissue, Amazing Yamaguchi, when they do their 1.5s, they add, like typically, they add 1 or 2 new accessories, like Deathstroke reissue just has like the 2 extra swords or the big god sword. And then I want to say the reissue for like Captain America maybe came with an extra head or something, but they loaded this guy out with accessories. He comes with the new head. He comes with the new eye effect, the blade, like the knife, the sword, the extra gun, like the shield.
Oh, he comes with it. Yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah, this thing looks insane. And I said from the beginning that I was getting the Marvel Legends Capcom cable, but if they were going to reissue this cable, that I would buy this and I would sell the Capcom cable. And someone at Amazing Yamaguchi has been getting my letters because they reissued this thing.
We see you, we hear you.
Yeah. So the one caveat though, if this MF explodes in your hand like the 1.0 did, I'm going to be so mad.
So like, I hear that quite frequently, you know, with this Amazing Yamaguchi stuff. I don't have any, but I do hear like if you don't handle it properly or, you know, the slightest mishap, it will just explode, right? But they look so nice and they're so highly articulated. But
was that War Machine?
Yeah, I have the War Machine, the Iron Man.
Do you so you have multiple, like you have a few?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of AY figures, and this was the only one. This cable was the only one that would just crumble if you moved him like too aggressively, and not even just one piece. Like the whole thing would just crumble. Like both torso pieces would like come unattached. The legs, the arms, everything. It was really bad QC. But that was, you know, that came out like 3 or 4 years ago at this point. So
yeah,
I'm confident and I'm hopeful that they have better assembly now.
It makes sense that they would. I mean, at least from my perspective as someone who doesn't collect this, more and more I'm hearing people collecting, you know, the Voltec Amazing Yamaguchi stuff. So it may be gaining more popularity. I don't know how popular it was 4 years ago, but again, as somebody who doesn't collect it, I'm hearing it more and more and more. So that means it's making its way into other people's hands. So in theory, you would think that there's been a lot of improvement and should continue to be, right? Especially if you're doing like re-release or reissue versions of characters.
Their most recent figures, their most recent releases, Flash, Reverse Flash, and Thor, perfect. They stay together perfectly. Like none of the accessories like fall out or anything. They're really good figures. Highly recommend if you're into the highly articulated stuff. It was just like these earlier ones. Not Red Hood. What's his name? Arkham Knight. The original release of Arkham Knight, which also got a reissue with like 1 or 2 accessories. The original version, some people had QC issues, but I didn't have them. I was lucky enough to I still have my original version of Arkham Knight, and he had no problems. Like I still play with him, and he stays together just fine.
Yeah. James, do you collect any of the amazing Yamaguchi stuff?
I don't have any of them. This one though, when I seen the reveal, I was like, that is pretty dope. Like,
yeah, I mean, the shield.
I just don't know how to order it. Like, I wanted to get. I know it's not Amazing Yamaguchi. It's SH Figure Arts, the Grievous. I just don't even know how to. I don't even know how to order this stuff. Like, I tried it.
I haven't ordered Grievous yet, but when I'm waiting for him to get to my favorite import site. So when it pops up, I'll send you the link, James.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I want that Grievous. But anyways, no, it looks phenomenal. I've seen that on people's shelf, the old one, like seen it in people's collections before. But.
Yeah. How do these scale with Marvel Legends, or at least maybe not even scale, just display with Legends?
I actually have Reverse Flash right here within reach. So here's Reverse Flash, and then Ultimate Iron Man. Would you say Ultimate Iron Man is an average Marvel Legends, or should I grab something else?
I mean, maybe just a little bit taller, but yeah, not too much bigger.
Yeah. So there's Ultimate Iron Man.
The more I see that figure, I want it. That Iron Man.
It's a fun figure.
Them. I guess I can pull out a little, which I know.
Okay,
always pull out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I can stand them up here and tilt my screen down. Nope, that didn't work at all. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think they're bad. I think
not at all.
They scale fine.
Nice.
Yeah, because Flash should be a little more sleek than the Iron Man. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
Flapuma says that AY has definitely improved their balance of design and articulation over the past couple years. He also said that even though some people don't like the Spider-Man 1.0, it's a fun figure to mess around with.
Yeah, I have the Iron Spider right over here. I can't move my computer really. But I have the Iron Spider, and I really like him. And that was an updated design from the Spider-Man 1.0, because that was the biggest complaint, is the exposed ball joints in a lot of their early figures, which I understand. But this guy, you can't even really see him. And same thing with like newer Spider-Man and stuff.
No, yeah, this guy looks great. Design looks cool. Accessories, yeah, he's loaded and they look awesome. Almost just like having the shield would be worth it, maybe, to pick up for the shield and the other accessories. I don't know, but
yeah, the image where he's like charging with the shield, or he's just using the full shield to block. Man, that looks so cool.
Yeah,
that looks that looks sick.
All right, so we got some good import figure coming in. Mafex also had some stuff that they talked about.
Yeah, have you guys read any of the Berserker stuff, like the comics?
I have not. I guess that's all they have.
That's the Keanu Reeves one?
Yeah. I have the first issue, the holographic cover.
So is it good? Like,
so do either of you know like the basis of the story or anything?
I know
So,
nothing.
I admit I've only read the first issue, but basically the story is this character, who is clearly based on Keanu Reeves, is like immortal, and he basically runs missions for like a covert government agency. And the first issue is just like a lot of action. It's him, if I recall, it's like him infiltrating some kind of base, and he kills a bunch of people, and then at the end of the issue, you get more exposition about the character's like backstory. He's been around kind of like Vandal Savage in DC Comics. Like he's been around for a really long time. They're trying to help him figure out like why he's immortal and stuff like that. It was cool. The artist was like, I think JR, John Romita Jr.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it was cool. I bought the first issue because I wanted to support something that Keanu Reeves was doing, and it was a cool holographic cover, and of course, like, you know, it's a comic book. So I don't know if I'm gonna. I'm probably gonna get this, but I'm like, no, I'm not 100% right now, but I'm probably gonna get it. Yeah,
I'll probably get it.
Yeah, I mean, I have all of his John Wick stuff, or I have 2 John Wick Mafex figures, and I have Kane on pre-order. So
yeah, I wish they had more pictures of it. Because it looks like it's going to be cool. It's going to have a lot of accessories to go along with it.
Yeah,
everybody loves Keanu, right? So
yeah. Is the Chucky also Mafex?
It is. So if you ever wanted a Mafex Chucky, now's your time. See, he's got soft, good clothing. He's got the tear in there. The face sculpt looks really good, though. I will say that. Pretty,
yeah, I mean,
solid.
Their sculpts are off the chain. This is the first issue of Berserker.
Let me see here. First issue. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
it looks
so
cool.
It's like the hollow cover, and it's basically and it's. I was wrong. It's not JR. It looks like it's. I don't know which one of these is the artist, but.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chucky. I mean, I don't know who's gonna buy. Like, if you're gonna buy a Chucky, just buy the NECA one. I mean, it's Chucky. I don't think you need like a highly articulated murderous doll. I could be wrong. You know, no shame in the game. If that's what you want to get.
This is 112.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
it should be
from Bride of Chucky, though.
Yeah, so maybe if you want that specific version, I guess you got that option.
Damn, it seems graphic.
I remember watching the Chucky movies when they first come out, like the first couple, but I haven't followed. Like, it's like such a big like thing. Like people, there's like a series and shit. And
yeah. I'm with you. Like the first 2 for sure. Maybe I made it to the third one. I've definitely seen Bride of Chucky, but
was that the third movie?
I don't know. That might have been the 4th.
Oh.
That was later on, but the first 2 I will take. Those are good movies, you know, good classic 80s horror, late 80s, early 90s horror. Bride of Chucky a little bit on the kitschy side, right? And then you get into like Seed of Chucky. Yeah, it devolves, right? It just keeps devolving. So
yeah, I forgot that Seed of Chucky was the next one after this.
Christopher Allen's in the chat. He says that Constantine would be a cool. I would like to have a Constantine figure for sure.
Yeah, Mafex Constantine. Christopher Allen, I think, has the Mezco Constantine, and if I recall, it's Christopher Allen's favorite Mezco figure.
I would also take a set of Mafex Bill and Ted because the NECA ones, they're okay. They're good representation, but they're not that great of figures, right? So
yeah, I mean, those figures would be excellent.
Exactly. Sin is in the chat. What's up, guys? What's up, Sin?
Sin, is that one of your whatnot peeps?
No, it's just Sin who's here to.
Sin is watching us all.
Exactly.
Sin is always watching.
That's right. I attract sin.
There you go. See? On the topic of Keanu, was it teased that Mafex is making a Matrix figure? If so, I hope we see it at their event coming up soon. That makes sense.
It wasn't teased in the sense that it was not teased in the sense that they showed a prototype, but they showed the graphic of Matrix. So it was like the numbers raining down, and it was a Mafex promo. So yes, it has been teased, but we haven't seen anything figure wise from them. I'm really excited for their July show. I don't care about SDCC. Just kidding. I care, but I'm excited for WonderCon in Japan.
That'll be cool. I'm excited to see what they have announced.
Tune in tomorrow. We got a leak video, Mafex leaks from Kaiju Daddy and someone that works for Disney and Mafex. So tomorrow night, Collecting Justified.
That's right. We'll be talking about it. I did see some other Mafex reissues too. I guess they're doing some Dark Knight reissues for Superman and Batman.
Yeah, they're doing the Dark Knight comic version of Superman and Batman, I believe. And they're also reissuing the recovery suit from Death and Return of Superman.
Yeah.
Did you get that one, Kenny?
I bought it first go round, but I bought it secondary. So I kind of wish I would have held off. Does that one come with a flight stand too?
It does. All Mafex come with a flight stand. The
one I bought, that person did not include the flight stand.
All Mafex are supposed to come with a flight stand.
Unless you buy it on the secondary market.
Yeah.
But so that's the only thing is mine doesn't have the flight stand, but I can make do, It's just it's gonna have a different flight stand from all of the other ones. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Take it from Berserker. He can't fly.
Good point. Or Bill and Ted if they ever come out. I feel like
they will come with stands, but they can't fly. Yeah.
NECA. Not a whole lot of news from NECA this week. We've wrapped up Holothon, so that's over. But they did throw out another one of the Universal monsters. So Phantom of the Opera is coming.
Masquerade. Have either of you seen Phantom of the Opera, stage show or movie?
No.
I've seen it. No, I mean, I'm very familiar with it. I just have not seen it.
It's good. The stage show is good. I've seen that. And then, of course, I've seen the movie. We had to watch the movie and read the book in high school. But then, later in life, I saw the actual Broadway show, which is, of course, fun. Broadway shows are so, extravagant.
Oh, absolutely. So that, it's one that I've always wanted to go and see on Broadway, but even though we're only a few hours away, it's still a trip to go up to New York City and go through all that. And then New York City is its own beast, right? So you just you gotta be ready for that. And every time I go, every time Caroline and I would go, we'd try to go and see a Broadway show, but it's usually there's something else a little bit more interesting. Like last time we saw Little Shop of Horrors, right? Because I love Little Shop of Horrors, and if we can go and see it on Broadway, that'd be awesome. And the time before that was Beetlejuice, so
Oh, you saw Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Yeah, we loved it. We saw it too. We saw it here in San Francisco, though.
So good, right?
Yeah. He was really. It's a green card marriage.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
I've never been to a play. I've been to the ballet and to the symphony, but never.
Nice.
Oh, the symphony. Okay.
I took Amanda to the ballet a couple of years ago because she had never been, and she was like, "I think they're doing it wrong. I think that person just messed up." And I was like, "Oh yeah, you're a ballet
you're an expert,
connoisseur, yeah. Your choreography is off, huh? You better go tell them."
Let me preface too that I went to the symphony, but it was where they show a movie and the symphony plays.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
super
cool.
dope. The first one I went to was Return of the Jedi.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then I went and seen which Harry Potter. It was the 5th Harry Potter movie. Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then last Christmas we seen Home Alone. with the symphony.
that would be cool.
And that was fire
cool.
too.
I've always wondered about those. They're actually doing one just outside of DC. It's Ghostbusters, right? So
Nice.
they have a symphony playing along with the score. So that could be cool.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna do that, but could be an option.
This figure feels like something that Figura Obscura would release, right?
Yeah, it's seems very dramatic.
Yeah. I guess I was gonna say they only do like holiday related stuff, but they do what was the Crimson something Death or something like that?
Crimson Death, the mask or something. I forgot the
Crimson Mask. Yeah, I know Jay's toy collection has it. And it's from like not Edgar Allan Poe. Is it Shakespeare? It's from a Shakespeare story. Or
I'm researching right now. Cloud's yelling somewhere.
A guy in the chair, yeah. But yeah, this is a cool figure. The face sculpt looks really nice, and of course, this like crimson cloth goods is cool. It looks like it's wired the way that they have it posed around, right?
It does. You can see the sort of threading down there, right? Like at least to me,
yeah.
It's the Mask of the Red Death.
Mask of the Red Death. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm gonna send the link in the chat. Like if you open the picture, it's like right the same as this. I sent it in the chat on Instagram, but it's like the same photo. It just looks a little different.
Yeah.
Like it's a black robe.
Yeah. And Mask of the Red Death, good. Edgar Allan Poe, Baltimore, here for it.
Yeah. It is Edgar Allan Poe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow, yeah. You, Kenny, you have some horror stuff from NECA, don't you?
I do. Like all of my horror stuff is generally like 80s slasher with some 90s mixed in. But the caveat there is I have some older, I want to say they're Sideshow, but they're not like the modern day Sideshow. I'm going to grab one because I'm actually not sure. But I have like all these Universal monsters from an older line.
Oh, okay. What about you, James? Do you have horror figures?
Yeah, I mean, I have Jason, Freddy, Mike Myers.
All from NECA?
This because I got it half off, so it was like 20-something bucks. But it's Nosferatu Super 7.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't opened it yet. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, Nosferatu had a big comeback the last couple years with like the Mezco one, the Super 7 one.
Yeah, the movie was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So like I have this whole line of Universal monsters, right? I'm trying to bring this up. They're from Sideshow, but they're like 8-inch, 9-inch figures.
Are they articulated?
Like 1, 2, 3, like 5 points.
Oh, okay.
5, 6 points, yeah. More statuesque, right? Good design, good paint apps and everything. They come with like these little bases for the movies that they're featured in.
Okay.
So they're cool. I mean, they display well, but you're not going to do a whole lot with them.
Yeah. I don't have any horror figures. But I do admire them. I feel like Lost Boys could do like really well if they made like figures from that movie.
That would be fire.
That would be good, yeah.
I have a comic book, like a Lost Boys comic book cover too, so it'd be dope to have them and put that behind them.
Who made that comic? Is that Dark Horse or?
It was. Shit, I wish it was sitting up here for so long. Oh, it's still...
Now it's not. Now it's gone.
Yeah, right now that you need it, it's gone.
Vertigo.
Oh, Vertigo. Okay, yeah. I think Vertigo is defunct now, but
let's see if I can move it without knocking the book. It is a really rad cover.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's
yeah. It's
see.
like the
No,
cover of
hold
the
on.
film.
I'll pull that up there. Let's see.
Sick.
Yeah, it looks good. Speaking of Lost Boys, years ago,
Nice, yeah.
so there's like this horror convention that happens in New Jersey twice a year called Monster Mania, right? So I've been going with my friends for years to this thing, and probably like 12 years ago, Corey Feldman and Corey Haim were both there back when Corey Haim was still alive. And there's the song Cry Little Sister from Lost Boys, right? So they had a panel, sort of a Q&A reunion, Lost Boys, from a few actors who had been in the movie. Also Corey Feldman, Corey Haim on that. For a good 20 minutes, though, like they just played that song over and over again. And Corey Haim was like playing a set of bongos. It got real weird after about the third time the song played in a row. But I'll never forget that. I'll always have that memory to cherish. It's a good song,
Didn't you
too.
say you've seen Corey Feldman live?
I've also seen Corey Feldman live. Yes.
That's fucking insane. I would love to see it.
It was also a spectacle. So he's always on tour. I bought a t-shirt, I got to show a little support. It's the Corey Feldman band. Yeah. So also he was doing like VIP lounge access for $500. How much was that? $500? Yeah, like $500 if you wanted to go backstage and meet Corey Feldman. So there you go.
Man. I mean, if you counted like all the movies that he's in that are great, it's just insane how many cool movies he was in.
Oh, absolutely. And so many classics, right? Like The Burbs. I love The Burbs. People don't talk about The Burbs enough.
No, that's a great movie. That's I own that in different formats. Like that's a great movie. But yeah, I mean Goonies, Stand By Me.
Oh, Stand By Me, another like one of my favorites.
Yeah. Even that Dream a Little Dream movie that's hella weird, but it's still a good. I know it's not popular. License to Drive.
It's just so much, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's so many. Friday the 13th Part 4 or 5.
I
can't remember. He's in
off the top of my head. I don't know.
Friday the 13th also. Like it's crazy.
You guys unfortunately lost me after the Goonies. I haven't seen the Burbs or any of the other ones.
Okay,
So
well,
if
nothing else,
I've seen Lost Boys though.
If none of the others, at least watch The Burbs and Stand By Me.
Oh, I know Stand By Me. Of course, I know Stand By Me. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That was the first time that I
Saw a dead body.
realized children could die.
Oh, okay, that too.
Yeah, very harrowing movie.
Yeah, I watched it a lot as a child. I don't know what that says about anything, but it was a different time, I guess. I don't know. Just watching.
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't like graphic or not.
No, it's not. It's
a good coming of age.
Oh, you know what? Stand By Me is the Stephen King one. I'm thinking of the one where he gets stung by a bee and dies.
Oh, that's
my girl,
isn't it?
My Girl. Yeah. My bad. I was getting them mixed up.
Those,
I've seen both of them.
Both are great songs. Different movies, though.
Yeah, I've seen both of them. Yeah.
I know Home Alone. That's it.
Wait, so you haven't seen My Girl?
I have seen My Girl. Yeah.
No, not okay.
Oh.
That was to James. Okay, I was gonna say.
No, I maybe I've seen part of it back in the day. I don't remember though. Like I know the ending. I know that I've heard of it. Like what happened.
That's all. I guess that's all you need, right?
Yeah.
There's a sequel as well. If you
really
want to see that, yeah.
It's called My Girls.
I think My Girl 2.
Oh.
Back before people got clever with sequels, it was just like 2.
And the
Girl
kid dies
2.
from a scorpion sting. No,
it was pretty extreme. It was also in the desert. Yeah, I don't know. They took a turn.
Yeah.
He was attacked by a pack of rattlesnakes.
Yeah. It got weird. It got real weird real quick. All right. Speaking of deserts and jungles, I was going to say real weird and real quick, but it's not that weird. This is actually awesome. So, Marvel Legends. So Dan, who suggested that they would pop up a stream because he was on holiday and it didn't happen. My theory behind that is it would be very poor timing for Hasbro to throw any kind of stream while people are not sure how tariffs are going to affect prices for anything. And, you know, the last couple of weeks have not been ideal for.
Yeah, when you couldn't even pre-order on their site.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
kind of not good timing to do that. But to satiate the collectors out there, they did at least throw an announcement out, a tease, if you will. So we got the rendering of Shauna the She-Devil. How are we feeling about this?
I'm excited.
Go ahead, James.
Oh yeah, no, I'm excited. This is something to be army build with.
Okay. Explain.
I don't think I've read that.
Well, because you could hopefully, depending on skin tones, you could switch out some heads on it, stuff like that. You could have a whole, you know, army
harem? A whole Savage Land harem.
Yeah,
that's right. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna buy the limit, whatever the limit is.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I hadn't considered that, but I'm glad we asked you to go because that's a new.
Well, and I'm sure David Evan and Smith is gonna need like a bunch of extra ones too. So.
Thank you.
You're right. It's
the Good Son.
Could you imagine The Good Son being the sequel to My Girl? All right. Well, I guess it's a loose sequel.
I like this. I have the Zabu and I have Kazar, and I was waiting for this. Go ahead.
Sorry. I said, to be fair, I have a couple extra Kazars too, just in case. Like I was thinking about making a Magneto out of them, like one
just
of the
Kazar.
You know, so I was trying to think about like having extra half naked people. So I included the dudes.
David Evan Smith just entered the chat.
Oh. I'll never have a full gay bar like he does.
No.
But I'll have like a cafe.
Okay.
Maybe,
okay. Yeah. Cafe is cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks sick. I'm definitely gonna get this. I did see people complaining. What? People were complaining about Marvel Legends?
I've never heard
I saw them. Yeah, because this is essentially the Shriek updates with double elbows, double knees, but it still has limited head articulation.
Nice.
No ab crunch.
Yeah. I think this head she'll still be able to turn her head the other direction too, because it looks like the hair allows.
The hair is going to be big and limit you back, but I mean it's a good looking hair.
Yeah,
hair looks good.
The main complaint was the torso, that they didn't use the Black Widow body torso. But here's the thing. It would have looked like a really weird sculpt if they did that, because it's just her bare midriff.
Yeah.
So I assume that's why they did this, so that it looks a little more realistic instead of having like gnarly cuts like on her what are those called again?
They could have sculpted some ab muscles or something.
They're a little bit, yeah. Maybe she's been eating good in the Savage Land,
Yeah.
And then, does she wear boots for real? Like I have to look this up because.
Whenever I picture her, she's not wearing much.
Yeah.
She said you wanted boots. They're gaslighting us at this point.
Yeah. What if they were just bright yellow? That would be even better.
Oh my god, the boots for Jean are just on Shauna.
They're just swappable, yeah.
That would be awesome. David would love that.
Justin's in the chat. Hit that like button. It just charged you a tariff. Oh man, hit that like button. Like it just charged you a tariff.
Yeah, I wonder what. I'm okay if she just comes with the spear and the knife, but I wonder if she will come with a different head sculpt, like something with less dynamic hair. Face looks cool. I mean, I feel like she's always angry at someone because they're always trying to like kidnap her.
Or like a screaming head or something.
Yeah, screaming head would be cool. Christopher Allen's been collecting Mcfarlane too often.
Just all grippy hands and trigger fingers.
What do you think, Kenny?
Yeah, I think she looks cool. She looks good. A lot of people in our chat earlier in the week pointed out that this is going to be an easy way for them to get Savage Land Rogue out too, because this costume
This is
seems
basically
more
a
like
confirmation of that. Yeah.
Right. So that's cool. I like the prospects there. I'm not bothered by the the costume design. I get it. You got to do what you got to do. It is still a render though, so maybe the sculpt, like the torso choice, does change. Maybe, probably not though, because to your point, Alexia, I do think it would be not as aesthetically pleasing if there is that sort of ab crunch swivel situation going on in there. And also, like, do I need that? I don't think so. I can figure out a display option otherwise. Like I said, hair looks good. I like the knife accessory. That seems like it'll look cool. Yeah, I'm without seeing the actual figure, I'm just happy that we're actually getting her. So
the other question that we need to discuss is, how will this be released? Do we think this is going to be a 2-pack with Sauron Baff reissue, or is this going to be a single release, or is this going to be? There's no way they reissue a Baff as a Baff.
It'd be like $100.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully not. Then army building them for me would be really tough. I don't want all those. Are you talking about like build a figure pieces?
Yeah, but I don't think they would do a complete reissue of a Baff in a Baff wave.
That would be an interesting choice that would make so many people angry. I kind of, in a way, I want that to happen, just to see the reaction.
Just to watch them squirm.
Yeah.
But it is interesting to see if they put out more figures from like the Savage Land, like in it. They'll never do a whole wave of one thing because that would just make too much sense.
Right.
But,
yeah.
But yeah, definitely get the Rogue out there and the Sauron.
We could get Sauron in his human form.
Well, that would piss people off too.
You're not wrong. Even if they gave this away for free, someone would be pissed off somehow.
Right. Yeah, no, it'll be interesting.
Shauna the She-Devil was on the cover of the last issue of the Rogue Savage Land comic book, like with Rogue.
Oh yeah, Savage Land Rogue had a short run recently.
Still ongoing this year, so hopefully they do like kind of put out some stuff.
Oh, they're still publishing that?
It just started in January, and so
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like on issue 4 right now.
Okay. Do you know anything about the story? Is it just like a flashback story? Or?
Yeah, I've only read the first 2 issues. I haven't read the 3rd and 4th one yet. I have them, but I just haven't.
Yeah.
Yet. But yeah, it's pretty much like.
We'll have to ask Rich M.
Yeah.
Would you guys be okay with a straight up reissue with only a recolor and a head swap for Savage Land Rogue, or would you want to see something like different?
I know I'm looking at, like, I have a few pictures. Like the top is pretty close. They're not showing enough cleavage, but
no, never enough.
Yeah, they would have to like sculpt this because Rogues is 2 layers of fabric because it's like the green under raw and then the yellow.
Yeah.
So they would have to do some kind of extra sculpting, but the bottom part's just all green paint basically.
Yeah.
And then like the thigh, it's
like a band, right? Or some kind of strap.
Yeah. And then she has like a little like brown purse type thing too, usually.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't give her the Gambit bag.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that it's just gonna be the Gambit bag, so don't even worry about that one.
Yeah. It's had me thinking though that I want to start looking for some like 112 dinosaur, like at least a T-Rex.
Yeah, I
got the Hammond collection T-Rex.
I was gonna say, funny you say that. Yeah, because exactly, I'm thinking like, well, a lot of Jurassic Park figures out there,
What's the
Things-
other?
things could happen.
What's his name? Is Dino?
Dino Bot?
No, Dino. The dinosaur that's in the comic. I'm trying to think of his name. My brain went blank.
I thought maybe you were thinking about that dinosaur
Devil dinosaur.
Oh, Devil Dinosaur.
Oh,
yeah.
the newer book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Devil Dinosaur and something girl.
Moon Girl.
Moon Girl, yeah. Yeah,
I
they
know
have
that's not
they have a
the same
series, don't they?
But that'd be cool because I would like it to be more comic looking for me. I know some people like. I know
Right.
Rick
So small.
really likes Legion X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he really likes the real looking dinosaurs, and those are cool too. Like,
Wow.
but it would probably be like what's the scale on that? It's probably like twice the size of the
Yeah,
person. It'd have to be
Yeah.
like Dragon Man size.
he's so big. Yeah. That'd be cool though.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted for sure. Maybe, you know,
Spoilers,
depending on
yeah.
what they packed it in with, I guess.
According to Justin, the Hammond Collection T-Rex is great. The Amber
Yeah, I have
Collection
it in
Raptors
my-
are pretty easy to find.
Those two, yeah. I have the Hammond Collection T-Rex in my Batcave display.
Is that the one that I forgot someone sent a link in something we were talking about dinosaurs. It was when we were doing the room, everyone looking at everybody's collection on Dan's
Other
thing.
collection
I forgot who it was,
videos.
and they had some cool. I think it was Cole. He was showing some cool like dinosaurs and big animals and stuff from some website. Fuck. Did I save it?
Oh, I know what you're talking. Yeah, I forget what he was
No,
talking
just
about.
Pornhub links. All right.
But they did have a lot.
These Hammond ones do look dope when they're not.
Yeah,
too-
no, they actually look pretty good, and I've been tempted a few times. When I was rearranging everything, I was like, all right, I'm definitely gonna do a Savage Land display. You know, Sauron I already have. That was when we were getting Khazar,
Yeah.
and then I just never
I've got-
did it. So
I've got Sauron, Sinister, Evil Morph, Vertigo, and then of course Khazar and Zabu. But I think
now
that's
we have-
like all we have.
we have Professor X now.
Oh my god, what if they give us a Nasty Boys 5-pack with her?
Could happen.
That would be so cool. I just thought of that. Wow. That I would absolutely get, like an Amazon 5-pack like they do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at what does Christina Conan say? David's favorite customizer. This better not end up another exclusive, so everyone outside the US gets screwed over as usual. Best I can do is 245% tariff, Christina.
Apparently, that's a deal. So
The art of the deal. Yeah, if they did Nasty Boys in a multi-pack and she was packed in there, that'd be an instant buy. That would be sick. And then they like reuse some kind of like Fantastic for Mr. Fantastic like stretch body for.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh man, I'm looking up 1/12 scale palm trees right now.
you get
Damn, you're going all out.
Yeah,
the full set, the palm trees, the dinosaurs.
yeah. Well, because I have that like aquarium style like case, you know, and that I have like my Simpsons and Street Fighter in. It'd be cool to do one shelf, just like all Savage Land out. Because there won't be that many figures, so it'd be cool to like spread it out and have some other stuff in there like that.
I'm here for it. Like I said, I'm still considering building out this shelf. Now that I know that there are 1/12 scale palm trees, I'm back on.
Yeah, and I mean, just the first one I seen on eBay is 10 of them for $16.
Deal.
And they look pretty decent.
In the pictures, when you get them in real life, they're gonna
They're
look
just
like
straggly.
Yeah.
They're the Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Yeah. Okay, before
Or you can buy live plants and really
You could
go
buy-
at it. Like,
There you go.
Now that's like a little terrarium situation.
Gonna water your display.
I think that's what this
put
thing
an
is
actual
like
lizard
not
in there.
for growing plants indoors. I don't know who would do that, but
No, it's an option. I don't have a whole lot of news this week, but I guess this will count. So let's hit some news.
Let's hit that news, though.
Hit us with
everybody.
that sweet, sweet news.
Okay, well, Hasbro is gonna announce some surprise product reveals as part of Ghostbusters Day on June 7th. Okay, last year they brought out the HasLab. They're gonna bring that. They'll show it. They'll have it on display this year, but they're also going to tease some product reveals, or maybe just give full reveals. I don't know. The news is sparse. I'm working with what I got here. But I'm
single pack
curious.
Slimer. That's all. I just haven't put that out, even though I know
Single-pack
it's.
Slimer.
It's in the HasLab release, but yeah, just single packet. Nobody will have a problem with
Have
that.
a mouthful of hot dogs or something, like whatever. It
Man,
doesn't need to be exact.
I think you're back on your P-Hub links, actually.
Oh,
that's a different. Yeah, that was a different
Yeah.
website.
that's one of my favorite memes of all time. That GIF or whatever of the hot dog.
With the hot dogs flying out her face.
It's fucking so good.
Oh,
Anyway,
Justin,
sorry. That was-
what does this button do? I don't know. What? Let's see. When you hit
Oh,
that
you donated
button,
money?
yeah. If you hit that button,
There are monsters in the gelatin.
I don't know. Put monsters in the gelatin. So you don't want to hit that button. But I'm curious to see what it's going to be. Personally, like I would like them to do a HasLab Stay Puff, but
A
I don't know what
HasLab
that-
Stay Puff?
I'd be
no
in for
way.
it. I'd be in for it.
There's
Look,
no
man.
way.
I mean,
You're better
It could
off
happen.
hoping for Mondo to do a 1/6 regular size Stay Puff so you can
They-
use
they
it for your
might.
112 stuff.
They might.
he's roughly what 200 feet tall or something or 500 feet tall.
Yeah,
In the
I
movie,
don't-
in
I
the
don't need
movie, he was like taller
I
than
don't
a
need it-
skyscraper,
I don't need
right?
it to scale. Maybe like 24-inch tall.
Like
Stay Puff.
as tall as Giant Man.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, that'd be dope.
6 feet tall. I don't know. Whatever.
1-to-1 scale.
Yeah,
I guess that
So I'll just
one
put it
that'd be
outside.
half scale. Yeah,
I guess. I don't know.
yeah.
There's nothing you could unless they did like some of the villain from Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, Vigo. The
Vigo.
Carpathian.
I mean, no, I know that's not a HasLab, but I mean, I'm trying to think of other stuff that they could actually like reveal.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be cool with that too. Actually, that'd be nice. Honestly, whatever they want to give it, but it sounds like it's going to be the way Emily phrased it was that it would be something to do with the first movie. I guess there are a lot of people who want the first 4 Ghostbusters, even though we had those already. But since they weren't part of the HasLab, I guess there are people out there who want new versions of those Ghostbusters. I hope it's not just like a announcement of a 4-pack or just reissues of those Ghostbusters, but something a little
There'll
different.
probably be like at least a paint swap or something like that, glow in the dark maybe or something.
Yeah, slime.
What was
version,
there? Yeah, Jokerized.
Jokerized versions?
Could they do a plainclothes Rick Moranis?
There you go.
They could.
I would take that. I don't need him in the Ghostbuster outfit. Like I just wanted that character. That's what I wanted from the HasLab. That and Slimer. I almost bought the HasLab just for those 2 figures.
What's the name of their line? Hasbro's 112 line?
Plasma series. Right?
Plasma series.
John, against his better judgment, decided to become a
John.
channel member.
John's drunk again, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
John.
drinking tonight.
Oh man, sorry, I just got a work text. I don't have any Ghostbusters stuff. I've seen both movies. I enjoy them, but I don't have any like Ghostbusters representation in my collection. Do you, James?
I have the 4 characters: Dana Barrett, Zool, and the demon dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have like pretty much the original.
Oh, so prototype for the HasLab there, Kenny?
Yeah, this is exactly right. Let me show you what
That's
I'm
good enough.
talking. It is, but this is a foam
that a-
decoration from Spirit Halloween. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought it was a piggy bank or something.
the shelf life on this thing, I mean, I've had it for about 5 years. It seems to be holding up okay. But yeah, like this scale, this size, this would be all right.
Maybe you can spray it with like some kind of sealant, like a clear. I mean, it probably melt it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
You can't spray paint foam.
My next episode on the channel will be, I listened to James and I spray painted my Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and it melted.
I
in
melted
my
my fucking State Puff because of
I
James.
melted-
Now he has to build me a.
I roasted my
Asshole.
marshmallows.
I forgot about that. I just heard who was talking about that on the same stream. They were talking about Kurt was talking about making pieces for a Star Wars thing, and he was spray painting foam, and it all melted after he had sculpted all of it.
Oh no!
The spray paint melted the foam.
See, I don't want to do that. Mr. J, it is not squishy. It's actually pretty firm.
It's like it's not soft vinyl though, right? Because you said it's from Halloween. Or
No,
Spirit.
it's definitely a foam inside. You know, I don't know.
Someone did a 15-inch soft vinyl one. I can't remember. Let me see.
Supporting Justin's bullshit Mcfarlane Shill channel. That's against my better judgment. This one's okay. Okay, yeah. All right. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Are you serious? There's an SH Figure Arts one.
Soft
There's
vinyl
an
one.
SH Figure Arts.
Yeah,
staple?
Marshmallow Man. Pre-owned, they're like 200 something. I'm trying to find the size.
What up, Rush?
Rush. What's going on?
Hope you got some degrees cooled off.
So SH Figure Arts did a soft vinyl Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. What size here?
I'm trying to find the size. I can't.
Feels like it would be small, right?
I don't know. That's really expensive. Well, I guess people, it's a resale price, so that's why it's so expensive. 21 centimeters. I don't even know what that means. I'm not English.
Don't worry. Jay is going to watch this and he'll translate it. Which, by the way, he did tell me that spaff meant more like we had thought, you know. He mentioned something about a pearl necklace.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought it meant. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
That's what I thought it meant.
That's too small. 8 inches is not big enough. Ask David Evan Smith. Not.
Especially a soft 8 inches. What do you even do with that?
That's not giant man size.
No, you got to do better. We need better than that.
All right, my bad. Let's see. I thought I seen one though that was like 15 though, but whatever.
Well, that's why we need the HasLab Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. All right, solves it. There's just no good representation of a giant Stay Puft Marshmallow Man outside of this Halloween decoration that I purchased at Spirit Halloween.
That's it. Can't top it.
Can't top it. All right. So what do we got, gentlemen? That's what I got for you.
I know.
That's
It
it.
was a slow week. I don't have anything. The only thing I was going to talk about was that Doom Mcfarlane thing. That's the only thing that tickled my fancy this week. Oh, and that, well, obviously Shauna, but I'm trying to figure out these are going to fit in with my.
What is it?
Shelf.
Oh, this is
really
the
little.
vintage stuff.
Oh, you don't have other TVC stuff?
No,
Yeah,
it looks a
those are
little.
tiny.
I mean, they kind of might be cool, like the whole little gang of them up there. I mean, they just look like a bunch of grays.
I think you
Yeah.
need the cantina.
Yeah,
So that you
the
have to
Haslab.
now-
Did you order it?
No, not the cantina. No, I was looking at the Jabba thing.
Oh, Jabba's Palace? Or no,
Yeah, I've seen
Jabba's.
that. They have it on
It is Palace,
Big Bad
right?
Toy Store right now. But I don't know if I need to build that out. I think I'm happy with just this little set. Was it? What's 7 sets? I don't even know. Centuplet? No,
Septuplets.
septuplets. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy with my septuplets. I don't need
Nice,
that.
nice. Play that same song again.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm glad that I don't have a lot of these. They're cool, but the articulations, it feels scary, like I'm gonna snap it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you have any TVC stuff, Kenny?
I don't. You know, as you'll recall, I just started collecting Black Series last week.
Right.
Yeah. So maybe TVC is down. No, I'm not going that far, but yeah, it's cool. I think that's more for people who have been collecting those since the 70s. You know, I like the continuity.
You could just say Kirk K.
That's for Kurt. I get it. All right, yeah.
You could just
Yeah.
okay.
I pre-ordered, like I figured, because I'll never get 1/12 scale Star Wars vehicles, because for one, they'll be way too big if they ever do make it. I think they only have. Someone told me they have the X-wing, which they said was gigantic. I'm trying to find out where's that. I ordered the sand speeder thing, Luke's little sand speeder. Land speeder.
Oh, the land speeder, yeah. Was that a
sorry.
112 set?
No, it's the vintage. That's my only other thing. So I have that pre-ordered.
Oh, okay.
Because I figured that's one way to have the vehicles without. And I was thinking about buying an X-wing, but then when I watch reviews, people are always complaining about the wings don't stay erect.
The S foils don't stay in attack mode?
Yes.
Damn.
Shame.
And so, but since I have like the X-wing fighter helmet and stuff like that on a shelf, like when you come in my house, and then Han's DL-44, like there, I figured I'd put the land speeder up there, like. Yeah, I wanted to get the X-wing, but I don't want it to. I guess you could probably do something to glue it in place so they stay open, or something like that. Like,
Yeah, put a little wedge in there.
Yeah.
Wedge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Antilles.
Wedge. Yeah.
Thing about vehicles too, they take up so much space, man. I've been dealing with this Batman Forever Batmobile, trying to figure out where to put this thing. Yeah, exactly. But
The only place they fit is on top of all your shelves.
on top. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's where it's going.
Yeah, that's right. I have the one Batmobile, the classic Batmobile from the Batman '66. So it's not 1/12 scale. So it's still.
From the.
And then all my other
5
vehicles are like the die cast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that Jada?
I don't even know. I bought this before, like I paid attention to that stuff.
Oh.
Like, and so like the box is long gone, thrown away. I don't know if it.
We'll just call it
Welly?
Jada. Oh,
Yeah.
It says Welly on the bottom.
Oh, traitor, dude. Welly is their rival.
And then I got this one also.
Oh, nice. Did you order the HasLab, James?
No, like I said, I was only interested in the Rick Moranis and the Slimer. And then I was like, do I really want to deal with trying to sell the freaking car and stuff? And
yeah,
I know I probably could have made my money back. And
Yeah,
it's a
definitely.
perfect scalping opportunity.
And I didn't need 2 sets of the Ghostbusters either, so I would have sold the Ghostbusters too. So I probably would have made out, but
Yeah, you'd have been all right. There are definitely people who would have bought it because if you like, I only backed one, right? But you have the option to do either car. I'm not saying that I would want to. I don't. But there are people who would want to, who maybe didn't.
Yeah.
But I can't even figure out where to put this Batmobile, so now I got to deal with the Ecto 1 on top of that.
Yeah, I was like, there's no place for this. And then with the rumor, I think at the time when that was going on, there was either had been announced or the rumor of the dragon. And I think the dragon might have been announced before that was over.
Makes sense. Just a lot of overlap, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, there's going to be no place for this. I'm still.
So you did get the dragon?
Huh?
You did get the dragon?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you ordered it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm excited. I mean, obviously, it's a year and a half away or 2 years away.
Dude, forget about all the Savage Land stuff. You need to be building a castle diorama.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have those
Knight,
2 shelves.
King
And I
Arthur.
think the dragon, I was going to put it up top, but I'm thinking about like all the other Mythic Legions that I have pre-ordered. Like, I really got to start making some life decisions with maybe some collection stuff. Like,
sounds like you're reaching the end of collection 1.0 and you're ready to move into collection 2.0.
And also like the Beetlejuice thing. I mean, I know that Kenny just got that. Like, and I watched your review and everything is awesome. And I have that coming at some point. They're going to actually ship it to me. And I was planning on putting that in the middle on the top where my X-Men are at, and then building out like a bunch of like more like Halloween girls and all kind of stuff around it. And I don't know how I'm going to do the rest of the street scene up there, but the street's going to get real seedy on that top shelf up there.
Yeah.
There might be a lot of Savage Land, Shauna's jumping around and stuff. And yeah.
That's fair. Mr. J, you're on to something. I think you got the solution.
The back of the toilet tank.
Yeah. I just imagine taking it, just dropping that deuce backwards on the toilet, but
just
pushing
check
the
it
button
out.
so it lights up. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's sounds, lights. Yeah. Seems like a win-win situation.
I was kind of disappointed in your review, Kenny, because you didn't do a comparison of other figures like in the
how they scaled.
Yeah, how like other figures scale with the playset. Like the Beetlejuice figure and stuff, but I was like, what does the legend look like in there?
Oh,
yeah, like a legend or like something else,
Well,
like if you
stay tuned for part 2 of the.
You know what? I think you did a great job for how much you did in 16 minutes.
That's true. Yeah, that's
true. How much information? Like you pretty much built the whole thing, went through all this. I think you did a great job. So.
No, yeah, it wasn't a bad review. It was great.
Come on, Alexi.
I'm sorry. I wasn't.
I'll be honest.
But it was so good that I wanted more.
First of all, I was like, how am I even going to review this, right? Because it's not going to fit on the table where I review stuff. So now I got to figure out a different situation. I got to figure out how to film it. And but Alexi, that's a great point. I didn't even think about like adding other things to show the scale of stuff. But
like that seems like a place that Ghost Rider would hang out, or Deadpool even.
Yeah. Honestly, and now I kind of wish I did, because I feel like they would honestly scale better than the Beetlejuice does, because it's a little bit small for NECA's scale. Like the Beetlejuice looks great with it.
Oh, the building is small for NECA scale.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
On another one, I'll point out, since you didn't put anything else on there, the top shelf part of the second level, can you put figures up there?
You can.
Like,
you can. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. I was really hoping you can, because I really wanted, some eye candy on the, hanging off.
Exactly.
And
all your loose collector figures up there.
There you go. Yeah. So you could put figures up there. If NECA ever gives us the girls, like they would be able to be.
Yeah, I've literally been buying I'm like ready to unbox these once the Beetlejuice is built.
Nice. Damn, I want that Purgatory. I still haven't got it.
Yeah, I think I got not the Lady Death I didn't get on sale, but the Purgatory I got on sale on Big Bad Toy Store. Like it dropped. Like
what was the sale price?
One time, and then like a week later it was back up.
Yeah. Damn.
They did like a loose collector sale, and it was almost all of his stuff besides like the last couple releases.
Oh man.
It was a while ago.
Oh, okay.
So I've been like stacking those, and then I have like what's that? The bin, the one that. Damn, I don't have it next to me. The little Halloween.
What are those? The masks. Not Ben Sherman.
Ben Cooper.
Ben Cooper. Yeah.
Ben Cooper. Yeah, I have like the devil mask kid.
Nice.
So I'm gonna put him somewhere near on the Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Display. Beetlejuice would be actually the only thing I don't put with the display. Like I'm still live with my horror guys or with my TV guys underneath my TV.
So
I love that figure though. That Spike.
Two things, about that. So that Beetlejuice figure, as I looking at it in the video, I said how the spikes, they're hard plastic. They're not like a soft plastic, right? So I was moving stuff around yesterday and knocked the figure over. So in a reaction, I just went and caught it, right? And it stabbed my finger. Oh, yeah. So I had the full Adam in Beetlejuice reaction, as the So I mean, it stabbed me. I was bleeding. It was a whole situation.
He's a real prick.
Those spikes are no joke. Exactly. And Sin, the other thing was Sin brought up the cardboard pieces were a bit of a downer. And I agree. I covered that too. It as great as the set looks for what you paid. There should have. I get using some cardboard in there, but
the windows, like you said, were fine.
Yeah, it's just
that face plate that should be a piece of plastic.
Yeah,
absolutely. There's no reason that should be cardboard. So 3D printers out in the world, this might be your opportunity to figure out how to get that exact same thing.
I mean, I don't know. I've never 3D printed
out.
Do you have the street scene, the NECA street scene, like the TMNT one?
Yeah.
None of that is cardboard, right? That's all molded plastic.
Right, but like the city
the
part is cardboard, right?
Okay.
But everything else is plastic,
Yeah, I don't have it. I was curious.
Yeah, I have. That's what I have in my two corners up there of the street. Not the Ninja Turtle one, but
the regular one, right?
Oh, I see it there. Yeah. Nice. Oh, dang, you have a lot of space up there then.
Thank you.
Yeah. I love my X-Men there though. So I don't know.
Oh, do you have one on either side?
What?
You have one street scene on either side?
Yeah.
Oh, I only saw the one.
It's going to be in the center.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have a whole street thing going on up there, but I'll still keep I think I'm going to keep
can have a whole red light district,
Spider-Man stuff, and
that's right.
But yeah, I'm going to do more stuff like people fighting and stuff like that in front of it, and make it a little bit more simplified up there. But that's the thing is you lose all those, all that space when you start to do stuff like that. But I think what I need to do is I could probably get rid of quite a bit on this side.
Yeah.
And just sell it or box it up or whatever and figure it out later, because a lot of it's just a all the villains and stuff like that. I could pull them out and put them in scenes here and there, but I don't need to have a whole display of just villains. And I don't know. It's hard to make those decisions though, because I look over and I like it, and then but at the same time, it's like, what do I really want? You know, do I want something that's like I'm okay with, or do I want something that's like, yeah, this is fucking incredible?
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, you're saying that space right there? I don't know. John's talking about the sneakers need to be moved.
Yeah, put the sneakers under the bed where they belong.
Exactly.
The toys need to be on the shelf.
But that's like lower shelf space. Like you don't really put nothing on that bottom shelf. I don't know. I don't really put stuff on the very bottom shelves, really. I guess I could. I have a lot of bottom shelf space.
Bottom shelves don't get love.
Yeah.
People to the bottom shelves.
I do. I put fun stuff on my bottom shelves. Good thing
There's always so much shit on my floor that I'm throwing in here that it looks crappy when I look over towards the bottom.
Yeah.
Don't look over there. Look in the other side.
I know it's like my floor is like always like piles of crap and clothes and shoes and I shouldn't have showed behind the curtain. You're not supposed to show that, right?
Yeah.
Running the illusion.
Everything's perfect. There's not.
That's right. There's not.
The whole Hydra hasn't fell down behind me over here. Don't look over there. You know.
It's controlled chaos. Justin says just get Jay to cut a hole in your ceiling. Yeah.
Leave Jay alone. Motherfucker.
I put rechargeable lights in my bottom shelves. Now they're power bottoms.
Sith became a YouTube. Sith, appreciate that. Thank you for joining. Look at that. Shout out Sith too, from Whatnot, the Whatnot crew. Glad to see you guys coming through.
Noise.
But yeah, I think that's all I got. Unless you guys got anything else, it's been a good conversation this evening.
Yeah, it was cool hanging out, guys.
Of course,
I hope everyone enjoyed it in the chat. I didn't even last time I was paying attention to the chat. This time I ignored them.
Yeah, you got to pick and choose. Could go either way.
Okay. Yeah.
Of course, if you are out there watching, if you ever want to join in, I'll post it in my stories. I'll post it on Instagram as well. But you'll see down there below. You ever want to join, just send me an Instagram DM and I'll get you on the show. It's easy. We just come. We just talk about toys, what's been going on in the week or so in toy news, releases, etc. And just kind of hang out, go over some things. So pretty easy, pretty chill environment. Of course, if you're here, hit that like. If you want to subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And even more so, if you want to join the channel, I would absolutely appreciate it. Show some love and get love back. But, you guys have been great this evening. Sin stopped by, so we know we're either doing something right or something really wrong. I'm not sure. I guess we'll figure out. And John, it's a Thursday show that happens on Friday. So do what you want.
Thursday show on a Friday.
Yeah. It could be a Thursday. It could be a Friday. It seems to be pretty split at this time. So I guess next week we'll see. That's right.
Is it Memorial Day weekend next weekend?
It is. So probably on Thursday next week. Sinning and winning. There you go. All right. Well, hey, we'll go around. Lexi, tell the good people where they can find you out there.
Yep, you can find me on Instagram at Ya Boys Got Toys, which is right there. Oh, I did get it right the first time, right there. And tomorrow night, also on YouTube, on the Just Justin Collects channel, we'll be doing our favorite Saturday night show, Collecting Justified. And the hot topic from me will be all of the Mafex leaks that are going to be shown off or revealed at the July WonderCon show. So tune in if you like Mafex. And tune in if you don't like Mafex.
The choice is yours. James.
You can find me at SICNS on Instagram and hanging out on YouTube with my friends. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
And Kenny, in Counterculture, you can find me here. This, I guess, is my channel, right? But if you're not here, you can find me Saturday nights as well over with Alexi on Justin's channel. You saw Justin in the chat earlier tonight. Actually, he's right there. Just Justin Collects, Collecting Justified, Saturday nights, 8:45 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. Always a good conversation over there. If you want to hear a good, robust conversation with an actual theme, that's your show. If you just want to hear an hour and a half of rambling, this is probably your show. All right. Thursday night, Friday night, whatever. But Saturday nights over on Justin's channel. But I guess other than that, I have nothing else to say. I do just want to say I appreciate everybody for dropping by. And with that, I'll turn it over to my good friends, Bill and Ted.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!